Hi, welcome to Garage Props. Today I'm going to show you how to cast up this aluminum piece. What this is going to do, this is going to be resin cast eventually, and it's a little embellishment that's going to go on top of an Arkahm Asylum Batarang replica that I made. Today, obviously, we're not in the garage because it's too hot. We're in the kitchen. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some silicone mold making. You're going to need the silicone and the activator. You can get this from Hobby Lobby in a kit that they call Super Casting Kit. It's made by a company called Alumilite, and it's about 60 bucks. No, it's not. Anyway, you can get one for like 30 bucks online. You can get a pound of this stuff for 70. You mix 1 part to 1/10, or 10 parts to 1. Okay, that's real easy to do on the scale. You just pour in 10 parts of this, and then you add 10% on top of that. Get a calculator and figure that out if that's confusing to you. So what you're going to do is first you're going to get your piece that you want to mold, and you're going to glue it with hot melt glue gun, something that it can come off again. You're going to glue it to a base. I just use a piece of styrene like this. So you glue it to the base so that it's fixed like this, and then you build a wall up around it. I like to use pipe that is at least as deep enough as the casting is going to be thick. I don't like building boxes because boxes have corners with extra silicone on it that you end up just basically wasting. I like doing circles because it's uniform. So then you're going to put some super glue around the edge of the pipe, and you're going to, or not super glue, rather you're going to use hot melt glue gun. You're going to use hot melt glue gun all the way around, and you're going to set it down on top. And what you end up with is a nice little form that's water type, or in this case silicone type. So what you're going to do then is you're going to prepare your silicone. So you're going to get a scale and you're going to turn it on, and I like putting mine into grams instead of ounces because you get a 0.000 reading, and that is really easy for reading your parts, your 10s to 1 parts. Okay, so you're going to switch your thing over to grams. You're going to set your cup that you're going to mix everything in on your little digital scale, and then there's a little button on it that says 0. You're going to press 0, and now it takes into account the weight of the cup. Then you're going to pour in this case, let's say it's going to be, I don't know, 0.20 kilograms of silicone. So you're going to pour that into your cup, and then 10% of that is 0.02. So you're going to pour in enough of your catalyst so that your reading is now 0.22. So you've just added 1 part to 10, and you're good to go. Before you do all of this, you should always wear gloves, and you should always wear some kind of a mask. When I'm out in the garage, I usually don't because I have my garage door open and the wind's blowing and it's not, the fumes aren't getting caught inside the house. But here in like your kitchen, you're going to want to do that. In the garage, if you got your door shut, you should really consider wearing one of these. They're really cheap, and they'll save you from dying if Al-Qaeda ever chemically attacks the U.S., right? Anyway, so you're going to put these on. I'm not wearing them right now because I'm not actually mixing this stuff. I've done it all before, off camera. So you're going to put that in there, and then you're going to mix it. You have about 15-20 minutes before you have to worry about it. You want to try to just stir back and forth instead of around and around or up and down. You don't want to get too many air bubbles in it, okay? So once you've got that stirred and you have a uniform color, the stuff I use, this is white and this is pink. So once you have a uniform pink color, you're going to set this here, and you're going to very slowly start pouring the silicone over your mold. If you bring it up like this as it's pouring, what's going to end up doing is it's going to stretch the silicone out, and it's going to pop a lot of the bubbles. Okay, so you've poured it all inside your mold, and what you're going to end up with is something that looks like this. It's up inside. Okay, now obviously I didn't time-lapse this. This is something that I've done before. So your piece is going to be wedged inside of here, Once you take the bottom off, your piece is going to be wedged inside here. Then there's your silicone, and then there's your wall. So you're going to very carefully pop it out, and then you pop out your mold, and you pop out your original. And you've got a silicone casting of your original piece. It catches all of the fine details. This is an aluminum piece that was milled on a lathe, a metal lathe, and it catches all the little tool markings and whatnot. So it's just beautiful. All the detail is caught on this. So that's how you silicone cast something. Make sure that you always pay attention to the safety, and make sure that you always wear the gloves, maybe even wear an apron. That way you don't get anything on your nice Admiral Akbar shirt. You also don't get it in your skin, and if you wear the face mask, you won't get it in your lungs. I find that dead bodies look weird, and also they're not able to silicone cast or mold or prop. So stay safe, and you'll get to build and prop a lot longer. If you have any questions, email me at garageprops@gmail.com. And if you're interested in any of my batarangs, I'll show you one of the finished products in the next one. And that is going to be how to use these silicone molds to resin cast. Thanks.